good morning, and welcome to our last class of Spirit Moves for the summer. So glad you could make it, and we will start with our warm-up in the center. So grab your chair, we'll be using it and not using it. So if you have it close by or something to hang on to, that's the best bet. Okay, here we go. Let's wake up this morning. going to start from a third position. We're going to start into some exercises. We're going to do to strike. A frappe means to strike. And this is how we're going to begin it. We'll keep the hand on the hip for now. So you're going to stretch your toe here out to the side. Slide the ball of the foot in front of the other ankle. The heel is up. And then pop the toes up. Let's try that again. Slide, toes slide in, flex the foot up. We're going to hit the ball of the foot to a point, and 1. Pull it back to the flexed, knee turned out to the side, stomach muscles pulled up, tailbone down in the back. Hit 2, flex. Hit 3, flex. Hit 4, flex. Then we're going to do 2 bends on your leg. Plie, knee over the middle toes, and stretch. Keep your posture. Plie, bend, and stretch. Then we go to the side. Strike out, back, front, back, front. No, we go to the front first. Strike to the back. Strike to the front. Strike to the back. Bend, stretch on one leg. Bend, straighten. To the back, you strike the foot out. You bring the leg in. You want to try and not make anything move from the hips up. Hit the floor, in. Hit the floor. So it's the ball of the foot strikes the floor. You stretch your toes really hard. The whole leg is fully stretched. Nothing jiggling on the whole thigh. And in, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. We do 1 more set to the side. Strike to the side, close back. Strike to the side, flex front. Strike, flex to the back. Strike, flex to the front, plie, stretch, and then we'll rest down and do it on the other side. So it is going to give your standing leg a good strength. It's going to have you get tired on this leg, so you really have to pull up on this side of your body. When you're standing there, your hips need to stay square, so you don't want to lift on one side of your hip. So you have to drop down, but you have to pull up in your rib cage and really lengthen through the top of your head as you're doing this exercise. All right, let me find the music. It's on a different list than what I just had. So let me find that. And then go through. There we go. So this means to strike. It's called frappes. To strike.
Baby
slow, but it still works your standing leg side because we're all one-legged right now. We're going to do retires, which are the touch the knee with the side of the, or touch the side of the knee with your toe. You're trying to keep your heel aligned right across from the thigh. The knee is to the side wall, and you've got to imagine yourself between two boards, front and back. So you're squeezing yourself between two boards that's in front of you and behind you, and so your knee has to be the side. Your tailbone has to be down, your lower front stomach pulled up, really pulled up in the front, pulled up in the sides of your rib cage. So you really, the feeling is that you're holding your breath, but you're not holding your breath. So you engage your muscles like you breathe in, and you're holding, but we want you to hold with breathing at the same time. So you breathe in and squeeze your stomach muscles and squeeze as if you're being sucked up a straw. That's a good analogy. And then you hold and you keep breathing, but you keep those muscles in and up at the same time. All right, so what we're going to do is we start arm up, and we'll take it to second open. You're going to touch the side of your knee and point to the front. And we'll bend at the same time. Touch and bend to the back. Touch the side of the knee and front, and touch, and then side. So it's front, front, touch and side. And then we're going to go from this part, you're going to go 8 times out to the side. Touch, bend. 2, bend 8 times. 3, bend. Arm is in second. 4, bend. 5, bend. 6, bend. 7, bend. 8, bend. And we'll slide into first plie and then do a little relaxed bend plie to finish. So, and then we'll do it twice on the same side because I feel that this is going to go faster than you think. So we're going to go arm up, arm open. Touch, bend front. Turning out that leg, inner thigh is forward. Knee to the side wall, touch the side of the knee, side of the big toe and back. A real stretched foot, but you're bending and opening the knees over the middle toes. Touch, bend, touch, second. And then 8 times to second and slide in and relax. So let's save our energy for actually doing it for real. I don't want to tire you out too soon. All right, because it's a lot of standing leg work. Supporting leg work, I should say. Here we go. some water. Oh, that was a doozy. It's funny, with my new hip, I still feel muscles in there that aren't quite strong yet. And these exercises always tell me so when I do it. They say, oh boy, that leg, yeah, it's good. It's just not perfectly 100%. But I'm working it. I'm making it do its thing. Okay, grand battement, we're going to do leg lifts. Oh, I'm just killing you today. Killing you with the leg lifts. But I think it's good. It's good for us to sweat a little. All right, let me see this exercise. We'll see if we can use this. All right, so little leg lifts, but really engaged feet. So we're going to stand in the third position with your right foot front. You can bring your arm up and open. We're going to hold it in second. If you get tired, put it on your shoulder. It can be exhausting holding these arms on the shelf like you're hugging a big round tree and extending the energy out your fingertips. So you really have to pretend there's like electricity flowing straight out your fingertips. So here we are. You're going to go arm up and open. Slide to a point front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide into third. Bend and stretch. Release those legs. Now we go to the side without lifting the hip, coming from underneath the thigh and using your glutes to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point your toe hard. 8. And then we'll come into behind the foot in third. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Slide to a point back. 1, 2, 3. Chest up in front. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide it in. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Repeat 8 more lifts to the side. Close in front, and we will reverse it on the other side with the other leg. Again, all the same concepts apply. Tailbone down in the back. Stomach pulled up. Rib cage up. Everything sucking up through the straw. You are lifting like crazy and energizing. You think of yourself as an elastic band. As much as your leg is holding you into the floor, your body is stretching to the ceiling. So it's a lot of mind work too. You have to imagine this, that you are an elastic band stretching upwards. Okay, so let's see if this music works for us. I didn't check it before, but I'll try. Okay, so let's start in center with the walking forward. So we're going to start with let's put the right foot front, I'll be opposite to you so that it's the same. So you're going to go point forward, you're going to walk up on your toes, one in front of the other, to a plie. Step up, bend the knees, open diamond knees over your middle toes. 3, bend, and then you're going to start with your right foot, and 1, going back, you brush it right off the floor, brush the whole foot up to a point, slide it behind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bend. And we start again. So let's go walking up. You're going to go step, step, and a bend. And 2, and a bend. And 3, and a bend. I forget if I did 3 or 4. Let's make it 4, 4, and bend. Now, as we're doing these brushes, because I want you to concentrate on them, we'll just bring our arms up to open, to balance, right off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Careful not to move the hips. You don't want to lift. Every time you lift the leg off the floor, it goes down through the floor, but off the floor about 1.5 inches, down and out, and it slides to a stretched leg, but your hips do not lift. So make sure you're not lifting your hips. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with this. I will find a song. So we're going to do little attitude lifts, okay? But we're going to swing it. So, looking sideways, brush up, bent leg, brush back, bent leg, brush up, bent leg, okay? So, let's put our hands on the shoulders because it makes us still feel lifted and pulled up in our rib cage. So we'll start from a first position. So we're going to go attitude front, brush through first, bent leg lifted, knee to the side wall. So you're trying to turn the inner thigh forward. You're trying to shine your heel front like you're going to put a teacup on it. That lift. And then we're going to walk. Then we're going to go brush, 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 walk. Brush, 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 walk. Brush, 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 walk. Now I'm going to walk on my toes backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll begin again. All right, so hands to here or hands to here. I don't mind either one. Whatever helps you keep your balance best. And then we'll start with the legs again. So you'll go front, back, front, walk. Brush, brush, lift the knee, brush, walk. Brush, 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 walk. Brush 4 sets. 2, 3, walk. Walk on your toes. 2, 3, 4. See how my toes are to the side while the heels are lifted. 5, 6, 7, 8. And bend and stretch. So we'll do 2 or 3 sets of those, okay? Just to concentrate on getting your turn out of your leg from your hip socket. Remember, the leg turns out in the socket. It turns out the whole thing from the top. You really have to pull up in the front tummy muscles. You really have to lift through your rib cage. Like you're breathing a deep breath in, but keep breathing. Just hold the muscles there. All right, let's see what we can find for this one. Just to move through the body and finish off for this session. Wonderful to have you with me. I really hope you can join us for the next session. I will have the schedule out soon. It's a daunting one for me, so I really want to make it right and that what can work for this fall. And so I hope you'll join me in classes, either in person or online. Okay, so let's do this. Because you never know. Life changes fast. And we move on. Here we go. So have a wonderful day. I will see you guys soon.